The forgotten helmet of World War II, the parish-reading M1. The consensus amongst M1 collectors today is that the McCord Radiator Company, who made 20 million helmets, and Schluter Manufacturing Company, who made 2 million helmets, were the only companies to produce helmets during the Second World War. This is a fallacy. There is a third company to produce M1 helmets during the war. The forgotten parish-reading M1. It is unknown, and will probably forever remain unknown, how many of these helmets were ever made, and how many exist today. This video will provide information entailing the unique characteristics of the parish-reading, that will assist you in identifying a parish-reading. The helmet was developed by the Parish Pressed Steel Company out of Reading, Pennsylvania and finished by Reading Hardware Company out of Reading, Pennsylvania. Parish would stamp the helmets, and Reading would do the finishing work. Parish-reading was awarded the third and final contract to make the M1 steel combat helmet, following McCord Radiator Company and Schluter Manufacturing. McCord was responsible for approximately 20 million M1s being produced and Schluter, approximately 2 million. Parish-reading apparently had a contract for 460,000 helmets, but is it unknown how many were actually manufactured by the end of the war. Parish Pressed Steel Company was scheduled to produce 80,000 helmets between April and October of 1945. This goal was likely never met, as the war ended in September of 1945. Late, in 1944, the violent fluctuation of requirement, plus the increasingly scarcity of labor in Detroit and St. Louis, made it desirable to create additional helmet production capacity. Contracts were placed with Parish Pressed Steel Company, to draw, spank, visor, and trim helmet bodies. Concurrently, contract was placed with Reading Hardware Company, to add the edging, paint, and assemble the finished helmets. You can tell the parish-reading apart from the McCord and Schluter in a few ways. The helmet's profile is much different. The flare leading to the visor is prominent, it is much higher than the McCord's, and therefore being much higher than that of the Schluter. The flare is so prominent that it exposes a small portion of the liner. This also occurs in the rear of the helmet. The seam in the rear comes to a higher point than that of the McCord and Schluter helmets, and exposes the liner. The manganese rim has weld spots across the entirety of the rim, not just at the seams like McCord and Schluter helmets. The rim of many parish-readings have around 11 to 14 weld spots that are circular in shape. The shell's chin strap is odd 7 or dark olive drab. The stamped steel clasps are painted black. Parish helmets have what collectors call a rear seam. The helmet will also be found with swivel bails. The parish-reading also has its own distinct heat stamp. The stamp is located inside the shell of the helmet, and near the right swivel bail. Parishes are known to have the following letter and number combinations for heat stamps: P1, P2A, P2C, P2D, P3, P4, and P6. Thank you for watching. Please visit my Instagram at @Eddie'sWarRoom.